2023 Jamaica Premier League champions Mount Pleasant were victorious over Cavalier in the Powerade Finals rematch at Drax, scoring a comfortable 3-1 win. The rematch, featuring a repeat of the 2022-2023 Jamaica Premier League final, saw the Theodore Whitmore Mount Pleasant turn back the Royal Speed condition Cavalier by 3-1 in front of a good-sized crowd in rainy conditions at Drax Hall. Okwasa Chung led the Mount Pleasant victory with a double strike. He was on the score sheet early, dribbling down the right side of the field after receiving a pass from deep in the midfield, and was clinical in putting it away off his left foot to give Mount Pleasant the lead with just 6 minutes on the clock. Miss Mount Pleasant building an attack on the right side. Topi finds Howell. Howell plays it one time. Dribbles forward as Mount Pleasant, finds Okwasa Chung. Chung gets by his man Giovanni Leng easily, turns it to his left foot, shoots and scores. And Mount Pleasant takes the lead. 6 minutes on the clock, and it's Mount Pleasant 1, Cavalier 0 in the Powerade rematch here at Drax Hall. Mount Pleasant dominating the exchanges, double the lead on minute 23 through Jamoy Topi from the penalty spot. Here is Mount Pleasant now with a chance to make it 2-0. Jamoy Topi steps up to take this penalty. Here is Topi now, standing just off the ball. Steps up, stutters, stops, shoots, scores. Mount Pleasant up as a lead. 23 minutes gone, and Jamoy Topi makes it 2-0 from the penalty spot. Mount Pleasant in charge here in the Powerade rematch at Drax Hall. 2-0 the scoreline. On the stroke of half an hour, Chung produced another brilliant effort with a long-range shot that had the Cavalier goalkeeper Hamilton in no man's land to make it 3-0 to Mount Pleasant. Cavalier, trying to build an attack, comes forward on the left side. Cavalier still in possession. Play broken up by Mount Pleasant, comes to Jamoy Topi, plays it forward, finds Okwasa Chung. Chung with it now, dribbles forward on the right side. Okwasa Chung at the edge of the box, shoots and scores. Gets it into the top left-hand corner. Okwasa Chung, and makes it Mount Pleasant 3, Cavalier 0. Beautifully taken shot by Okwasa Chung from just outside the penalty area, and he gets it into the top left-hand corner and makes it Mount Pleasant 3, Cavalier 0 after 30 minutes in this encounter, and Mount Pleasant looks on their way to victory in this Powerade rematch here at Drax Hall. After the halftime interval, with Cavalier shaking off the dust from the first half and looking a more organized team, made the game more competitive, while Mount Pleasant with a 3-0 cushion seemed to have taken their foot off the pedal. Chanel Thomas missed from the penalty spot as Cavalier searched for their opening goal, but on minute 71, Dwayne Allen pulled one back to make it 3-1. Cavalier still in search of a goal coming out of the center circle. They are in possession at the top of the box. Pass slipped through to Dwayne Allen, and he gets it to the back of the net. Dwayne Allen pulls one back for Cavalier. That makes it 3-1, 71 minutes gone, and Cavalier finds a target through Dwayne Allen. So it's 3-1 in favor of Mount Pleasant. Dwayne Allen getting on the score sheet there for Cavalier after 71 minutes. It's Mount Pleasant 3, Cavalier 1.
DJ Bravo, DJ Bravo, DJ Bravo, DJ Bravo. Champion, 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 champion. Everybody knows say Bravo a champion, 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 champion.
Well, it was a game of two halves. I think we had some awful defending in the first half, so we went down 3. I mean, we got some opportunities too, but in the second half we made certain adjustments, and then you could say that we won the second half and we're not just competitive. I think we dominated the second half and could have done better. We missed a penalty, so it's just one of those games.
How much did the trip overseas, playing 2 matches, coming back a day before, more or less, how did that affect you?
No, that didn't affect me. It was more because our 4 international players is overseas playing, so we lost some players, and the schoolboys not available either for the match. So our squad was basically some new players who have, about 3 of them have never played a competitive fixture for Cavalier before. So we were just using this game as a like a practice because we know the serious business against Harborview on the 24th. So this was really a game that would come and get some practice for some of the players.
We know the next assignment for you is the Caribbean Club Championship semi-final, but with regards to the Premier League coming up, how are you as far as preparation for that?
No, we're not even worried about Premier League. That will take care of itself. All that is we're worried about now is trying to advance to the final of the Caribbean Cup because that is of utmost important, and that's what we're focusing on now.
In terms of personnel, how are you in terms of the Caribbean Cup semi-final coming up and by extension the Premier League?
No. But remember, as I said, we have 4 players playing overseas that they were called for the Nation League. They'll be back for the Caribbean Cup. And then the Manning and Dacosta Cup is winding down. We have 8 players, good players in that competition, and we expect to get them back soon.
A pre-season game, but it's always good when you win. And we are grateful for the performance. In the first half, I think we were exceptional. In the second half, we made some changes and we kind of lost some balance. But overall, I think it was a good performance.
What kind of preparation is this now for the Premier League? How do you rate this kind of preparation ahead of the Premier League starting in 2 weeks' time?
Yeah, I think the pre-season this year has been good. We have had some real competitive games, and that really helped us to really get into that match condition. We're still not where we want to be, and we understand why, but definitely this helps going forward.
Talk to us about the Cavalier team that we faced today. They're just coming back from matches overseas, probably a little tired. You thought that contributed to the performance that they gave you today?
I don't really want to comment on them. Personally, I think what we did on the pitch was really good in the first half. We really monopolized the ball. We knew the spaces would have opened up once we had the ball, and the spaces opened up and we used them well. For me though, I think that this game going forward for the league, I think they need to play the cup winners versus the league champions. Something similar to what the Community Shield is in England. I don't think the remake is that much of a significant marker for me personally.
2 cups, 2 wins. That puts you in good stead, I would think.
Most definitely we want to now look at preparing the team for Portmore. Portmore is on Sunday, and that's 3 points. And we definitely want to start positive because we're starting at home.
The upcoming Premier League season, based on the preparation that you have had, based on what you have done so far, what are the prospects from Mount Pleasant this time around?
Game by game, definitely we want to look at it from that standpoint. We have objectives internally, and we have objectives externally. We are defending champions, and we definitely want to make a very good defense of our championship.
Finally, the squad that you have this season looks like an impervious one. Talk to us about the squad.
Good squad, good youngsters. I think we have some good personality in the group. Again, once the competition starts, it's just for these players to really get the job done, and we have no doubt that they have the quality among us to get the job done.
And finally, CONCACAF Club Championships is still the objective?
Every time. Mount Pleasant is a club that has to be on top. I think we have probably the best structure in the Caribbean, for me personally. So I think we have to always play in regional competitions.
Champion.